Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays the Dragon Disciple, where today I see a man standing next to the head of a dragon. I wonder what this is all about. Pine Fist? Yes, I've heard of you and your deeds. They're the talk of the valley. Did the Keepers of the Feather send you to help me with my task? Though it doesn't really matter whether they sent you or not, I need help in conveying a gift to Vladimir Horngard in Agridvolshot, the Dragon Skull. Yes, it's a task for warriors, not for a mere messenger such as myself. And why can't you deliver it yourself? Oh, Argrinvolsalt is the home of revenants. Oh, don't worry. Though they're undead, the Order of the Silver Dragon hates Strahd just as much as we do. Yet, though we share a common enemy, Vladimir Horngard does not believe that Strahd can ever be destroyed. Instead, he seeks to torment Strahd until the end of time, and I guess he can, since they're both already dead. The Dragon Skull is a bit of a peace offering from the Keepers of the Feather to Vladimir. We hope that, with the skull return, Vladimir will once again light Argynvolshalt's beacon, a sign of hope that once gave courage to the entire valley. Is there a sign of hope that someday someone might pronounce that word properly, by the way? Oh, but the Revenants patrolling, Argynvolstallt have been attacking everything that enters the mansion. That's because none of them could pronounce the name right. They might respect veterans such as yourself more than a full-time tailor and part-time messenger such as myself. And if they don't, well, you at least can take care of yourself. So, will you help? Will you deliver the dragon skull and ask Vladimir to light the beacon? Alright, fine. I'll give the skull to Vladimir and try to convince him to light the beacon. Right. Now I'm holding a dragon skull. Well, dragon disciple, dragon skull, it all seems to fit. I suppose you know you're in Barovia if there's mists all over the place. Well, up or down? I suppose we'll try up first.
The mansion looks abandoned. Yet according to what you've been told, the Order of the Silver Dragon still guards this place, bound by an oath that not even death can break.
Wonderful.
Beyond the closed portcullis, you can see a stairway leading to the upper floor.
Okay. What have we got here? A scroll rack. Okay. In other words, nothing useful. So this way? Nothing. This way? Spiders. Well, now dead spiders. Alright, and... Oh, okay. This puts us back over here. Gotcha!
The door is securely locked. You'll need to find the key that opens it.
I need to find the key. Pressure plates. Gotta be careful with those things, especially considering that I don't know how to... I know how to avoid traps, but I don't know how to deactivate them. Yes, I know. My valiant battle against pottery. Yeah. Okay, how about this way? Anybody home? Well, rats. Anybody else here? Nope. Nothing that I can see around here. So, hold on. think the map might be a little bit misleading. I suspect that because there are two levels, sometimes things could look a little funny on the map. Oops. Bats. Bats, bats. Alright, continue on my way. Ooh. Okay. Oh, revenants. Okay. Dead revenants. Or maybe temporarily inconvenienced revenants, more likely. But that's an entirely different matter. Oh. Oopsie daisy. Phantom Archer. Okay. What does that do? I'm sure it did something somewhere. I just don't know where it is yet. Hold on. Oh no. I guess that's just some sort of downstairs relic in the map. So continue on my way. I think I've been there already. Well, that wasn't particularly exciting. What about this way? Okay. Nothing. Oh! Ooh! Commander's order. Knights of the Order. We swore an oath to, Argunvost. We all swore that we would drive the invader Strahd from this land. Now our enemy is trapped in Barovia, condemned to remain by the dark powers that made him a vampire. We can never fulfill our oath. If we cannot get rid of Strahd, then we will make him pay for what he has done to us. Our order shall make his existence a never-ending torment. We shall spend every moment of every day wreaking our vengeance. This is my command. It will not be rescinded. Vladimir Horngard, Commander of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Oh boy, is he a cheery one. Alright, so what do we got there? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. That's it for everything that's upstairs? Okay. Then what's downstairs? I suppose we will start over here. Well, actually, no, that needs a key, not a lever being pulled. I still haven't figured out what the lever was for. See a relay conduit. So that's done. That's done. I have to go and now I think that this is the final destination of it. Yeah, alright, let's say that that's the final destination or the starting of some sort of sequence. Well, it certainly can't be in that direction. So, process of elimination. What's in here? Probably another... Oops. More Phantom Warriors. That's what's in here. Hello! Oh. Okay, goodbye. Let's see. Hey. So to go that way, that means there should be another mirror this way. Oh joy. Alright, let's see. What is this? Okay, that goes up to a tower. I think I need that later. And then where does this go up to? It goes up to a place where I'm going to be shot. That's where it goes to. Thank you. Now, if I pull this... Now, is that... Because I think there was some place that needed a signal crystal there. Okay, that's down there. That opens up something, I'm sure. Otherwise, they wouldn't have bothered putting it there. But that's it for that. So, let's go back to preparing mirrors. We had a mirror down there, which means we need a mirror. I gotta do a full 7 turn here. Okay, and that means... I'm not too sure what that does. Okay, that seems to send that up there.
Tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery. An impressive mausoleum stands in one corner.
Impressive. Did I hear something? Yes, I did. And you. Alright, that takes care of everyone here.
Carved in the marble above the outer gate is the name Argynvost.
Argynvost, well. Failed usage. Despite your best efforts, the door cannot be solved. Find a way to Argynvost's mausoleum. Alright. Right. Okay. I guess that opened that up. So now I need to remember, what do I need to do now? Have I gone through every place? Well, obviously not through every place because there's still more to do. So I think there was another door this way. Have we gone through here yet? Oh, a key. I guess we haven't been here yet if there's suddenly a key here. So this must be the downstairs version of where I was earlier. So let's go through this section.
You spot something crouched behind the barrels in this storage room. To your surprise, the figure is revealed to be a wounded dusk elf.
Oh, hello. By the Night Mother, you're alive! I thought that surely you were one of the Order. Oh, so what about the Order? The Order of the Silver Dragon, fierce foes of Strahd, I am glad to say. But ever since they died, they seem to be a little sympathy for the living. Okay, so what are you doing here? Well, a Vistani girl from my camp was lost in the woods. Oh, poor thing. So we went to look for her. I was separated from the group when some needle blights attacked. I knew the blights wouldn't follow me here. Even they know to avoid this place, so I decided to risk it. And you found out why they like to avoid this place, I guess. Well, anything I can do to help? Well, thank you, but no. I'll rest here for a few hours and then sneak out at daybreak. The revenants never come out here anyway. It appears that the dead have no taste for wine. I don't know the business that you have with the Order, but heed my warning. They won't hesitate to take your life. After all, theirs is already taken long ago. Well, good luck. Now, I think I saw... yeah.
A fire erupts in the dead hearth. A voice whispers, "My knights have fallen into darkness. Show them the light they have lost. Light the beacon."
Okay, I have orders to light the beacon. The Order was overwhelmed when Strahd's reinforcements swept into the valley. Argynvost was defeated and most of his knights slain. The body of the great dragon was hacked into pieces and claimed by Strahd as a trophy. Yet this catastrophe was not the end of our Order's history. A new chapter was about to begin, for the oath we had sworn to the leader was strong, stronger than death itself. Yeah, that type of oath. Okay. Okay, this way. Hello. Goodbye. And what's in here? Mist, of course. I mean, this is Barovia after all. Or actually, well, close to Barovia. Ravenloft, at least. The greater Barovia area. Alright, that's a second signal crystal lit. So, now that we're out of this area, oh, we haven't been here yet. Back up here. Now, we had a door. Now, was that door down here, or was that door? No, that door was upstairs. Up here, up here. This way, right? Oh, it's treasure. Not some great mystery after all. Okay, fighting dwarven axe, alabaster, level 3 inscription materials, lots of scrolls. Not particularly useful for me, but it could bring in a little bit of coin. And let's see, oh, I pulled 3 crystals. Oh, I guess that first lever that I pulled was actually to a signal crystal. I just didn't notice it. Now, what if we go straight? Yeah. No, it's just, oops. More spiders. I wonder, what do these spiders eat? I mean, these are rather big spiders, so you would think that they would need some rather large meals. Some pretty big flies, shall we say. Oh, Ruby Eye, hi. I just received a command to kill you. Good timing. Okay. Does this have anything useful in it? armor, well, has some gems in it, so I suppose I could use a few of those. A little extra money never hurts. Oops. How about dish away? Anybody home? Oh. Oh, gargoyles! And what about you? Oh, these are the non-attacking type? Alright. I suspect in a larger group will that change? Oh, statue. Hmm. Alright. Nothing quite useful in there. Nothing useful there. Nothing useful there. Sure, there must be something useful in this area.
The roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, though it looks like you could squeeze through.
How nice.
Slumped in the throne is a gaunt, armored figure. Without looking up, it says simply, "Go away."
Ah, Vladimir Horngard. You ignored my warning. You must be brave, or foolish, or both. What do you want of me? You and your order are or let's see. I bring you a gift, in the hope that you will help us to destroy Strahd once and for all. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovich. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I have devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again and escape our vengeance. Instead, he must suffer eternally in this hell of his own creation, a hell from which he can never escape. But I brought you Argynvost's skull. Surely this is a symbol that will rekindle hope among...
The Revenant shakes his head.
Argynvost's light has vanished. Beacon will never shine again. All that is left is Strahd's endless punishment, and I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment.
The Revenant falls, once again nothing more than a lifeless corpse. On the commander's body you find a large silver key. Engraved on the key is the name Argynvost.
Alright, I'll assume that that's the key to the tomb. Ow. Ah! This way. Now let's verify that this is the right key. Open up!
You use the silver key you found on the commander, and the outer gate to Argynvost's mausoleum opens.
The interior of the mausoleum is dark and dusty. Etched into the far wall are the words, "Here lie the bones of treasure of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvostolt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon." That's probably the closest I've ever come to say it right. Despite the inscription, the mausoleum is empty. Alright, I placed the skull of Argynvost inside the
You
mausoleum.
place Argynvost's skull inside the mausoleum, and a brilliant light fills the room. Now if there were only some way to direct the light to the beacon atop the mansion.
Alright. Well, now, I think I'll ask you to stay here so that you don't run into this, because I think that this light isn't exactly the safest light in the world to cross. So we want to redirect this. So where is this going right now? Because there are 2 of those relays. Alright, so... Alright, that's the thing I was there earlier. So this is... Okay, so perhaps I'm going in the wrong direction there. Because I did notice that there is a... Wasn't there a second place where it could go? Right, that way right over there. So if I... Alright, so what do I need to do? I think I have to go this way? Up, up, up. Well, let's go up. Let's finish our way... Well, our way up. It seems like there are bats up here. Or is there just one?
The sound of flapping wings comes from just beyond the closed door.
Oh. Mephits?
Your eye is drawn to the impressive beacon that dominates
Harpies?
the courtyard. Suddenly, taloned creatures fly out from behind it, swooping down on their prey.
Okay, well... Is that it? I guess I thought there were 2 of them. Or did the cleric... Oh, yeah, there's the other one right there. How about... Oh, we can take care of that one. Alright, that's number 2. Oops. Alright, so now we've got this thing lit here, and... Let's see. We don't want that to be anything nasty, do we? So let's turn that off of there, turn that off of there. So if we... Well, that's not going to do anything whatsoever. So I'm going to assume that this is the way we need to go. Up that way. Oh, we have 2 things we need to... We need to go up to the treasure area and... Right, because that is for the treasure, I guess, because there's a chest right next to it. And... Is there another place? I thought there was another place. No, I guess that's it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the beacon right there. Okay, so I guess we don't need it to go in 2 different directions. So up into here, up here, up here, up there, up there. No, that doesn't work. So it must come from... Oh, because we want to go through the treasure chest in order to get... Ah, alright. So we do that. We do that. No, I don't want it to do that. We want to do that. Up. Up. Down. Down. Up this way, so despite what I thought before, we wanted to do that.
The beacon flashes with a brilliant light that can be seen throughout the valley, and from somewhere a voice whispers, "I release the odor from its vows." You feel a tingle of warmth that you have never felt in Barovia before.
Ah, thank you for releasing the order from its vows. Vows. Alright, so that means the order is now free. Okay, I missed a document, but I don't think that's really all that matters. But we have lit the beacon, and we have freed the order, and that leaves us free to deal with Strahd. Of course, that does leave the minor technicality of actually finding a way to deal with Strahd. Hello, Zygmunt. Couldn't make Vladimir see reason, eh? Well, can't say I'm surprised. Still, you lit the beacon. Fancy that. Seeing it shine makes you think that the old days of legend, the time before Strahd came, before the mists covered everything. Oh, sorry. I mustn't get distracted. You can have this as a reward. Don't look at me. We share what we have. We just don't have all that much. Alright, well, what do we got here? We've got... well, magical outfit. See, so I'm currently wearing a okay, they're both +6. So the magical sheltering and poison resistance. You know, actually, that doesn't sound too bad. Outfit of combat mastery. +6 warriors outfit of fortitude. That's okay. I think. And bracers of. I think I will take the second outfit. There we go. And that is, I think, all in a day's work. But of course, I'm sure there is still more to do here in Barovia, and we will find out what that may be when we return for the next episode of Piney Plays The Dragon Disciple.